guys, welcome back. So what we are looking at today, this is going to help you for 2 days worth of your homework assignments. So this will be Thursday and Fridays. As you know by watching this video, you're watching it Thursday hopefully. What we're doing is basically you're going to have 2 days to finish this packet of adding and subtracting big numbers. So I'm going to go through just a refresher of adding and subtracting large numbers, and you'll have 2 days to take and get this done. There'll be one video keyword, so you'll only have to worry about one for this entire video. So even though it's 2 days worth of stuff, it's just one video keyword. Alright, so let's begin. The first one I have here is 7,931 plus 1,000. Now, when we add, we want to take and line up the place values nicely. We want to have the ones placed on top of the ones. So ones on top of ones, tens on top of tens, hundreds, then thousands. Make sure they're perfectly in line. If you write it so they aren't perfectly lined up, guess what? You're probably going to accidentally add them incorrectly. So be super careful when you're writing these out. So when we're adding big numbers, we always start in the ones place. 1 plus 0 is 1. Now we move to the tens. 3 plus 0 is 3. Then we move to the hundreds. 9 plus 0 is 9. We put our comma. 7 plus 1 is 8. So this one, there wasn't a lot that we actually had to add. Most of what we were dealing with were zeros, but making sure you have everything lined up properly. So if there's a comma in your problem, those commas better be perfectly lined up so then it can follow right down below into your answer, okay? All right, the next one we're going to look at, another adding one, is number 4. So, little bit bigger. Now we have 26,029 and 10,221. So, same thing, start in our ones place. 9 plus 1 is 10, so we put the 0, we carry the 1. So remember, anytime that our number goes greater than 9, we put the ones place of it, and then we carry the extra over, because we can't write 10 here. Now we do 2 plus 2 is 4, plus our 1 from being carried over, so 5. Now we have 0 plus 2 is 2. Bring down our comma. 6 plus 0 is 6. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So we end up with 36,250 for an answer. So these were both addition problems. Now we're going to take a look at subtraction. So on another page you will see these problems. So we have 1,031 and we have 1,030. Now we're subtracting. We still have to have everything lined up nicely. We don't want to have any problems that are like this. We don't want to line them up like that and try to subtract, or have them wrote really close together so it looks like the 1 is subtracting from the 0. That's not the case. We don't want to see either of these things. That's bad. We want them lined up nicely. And I know you're probably going, why are you telling us this? We know how to line them up. But when it comes to dealing with decimals and adding with decimals, it's going to be even more important to make sure you line up your decimal points. That's why I'm having you practice with lining up the commas in here and lining up the place values accurately. So we subtract. 1 minus 0 is 1. 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So our answer is just 1. Alright, the next one. 2,792 minus 1,744. So 2 minus 4. Can we do that? Can we take 4 away from 2? We can't, so we have to borrow from our neighbor. So this 9 becomes an 8. This 2 is now a 12. So we just borrowed 10 to make it so now, instead of just having 2 here, we have 12 here, and now we can subtract 4. So 12 minus 4 is 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. 7 minus 7 is 0. Put your comma. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we end up with 1,048. All right. The last one I'm going to do with you guys is number 7. Once again, make sure they're lined up accurately. So, match. Match is your key word because we are matching up the commas and matching up the place values. So, match is your key word for this lesson. Okay. So, we're taking 7,342 minus 6,567. So, 2 minus 7. Can we do that? No. So, what do we need to do? We're going to borrow from our neighbor. So, this becomes a 3 now. We took 1 away from there. Then we're going to add 10 here. So, 12 minus 7 is 5. Sorry, let me get a better grip on this. All right, now we have 3 minus 6. Wait. Now we can't subtract that one. So what do we have to do? We have to borrow. So we're going to borrow again this time. Once again, it's always going to come from the number in front. So now this 3 becomes a 2, and our 3 from here becomes a 13. 13 minus 6 is 7. Now 2 minus 5. Oh my, it won't work again. So once again, we're going to borrow. Our 7 becomes a 6. Our 2 becomes a 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. And then last but not least, 6 minus 6, which is just 0. So our answer is just 775. So sometimes you may have to borrow multiple times. It's not going to always be as simple as just borrowing once, or it always just working out that you don't have to borrow. So make sure you know how to borrow. It's always going to give you 10 to the one that you're going to take away 1 from the previous place value and add 10 to the one you're currently working on, okay? So the one behind it. All right, reminder, your keyword for this lesson is match. Match is your keyword for this lesson. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And remember, you do have 2 days to do this assignment, so you'll be working on it Thursday and Friday since it is a little lengthy. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye.